What's up, Savages, and welcome to episode 2 of our 9sFor5 build.
Today we're going to be working on putting the 5.3 and the 4L80 inside of the 9sFor5 car.
So we've been working day and night on this thing, trying to get it done for you guys. It's a lot of work, but we're ready to beat it like a redhead stepchild at the track. This is the Holley Terminator X ECU. So the biggest thing to consider is what year LS motor you have. We have a 2004, which is going to have the 24X crank. So this comes with the wiring harness, everything you basically need to get it into the car and get the car running, and it's good bang for your buck at $1,000. We're going with a manual valve body with trans brake, and this is what we're looking for. TCI makes something similar. It's a little bit more money. Jake's has a great reputation in the 4L80 world, so that's what we're going for. Here's the turbo. So VS Racing has a bunch of different turbos out there. The 7875 is one of the most commonly used. This is their mid-year one. So there's a cast wheel, the 10-wheel billet, or the 10-blade billet, and then there's the most recent one, which I think is a 6-blade billet, which is supposed to flow more, but it's also about $150 more expensive. We're going to save the money where we could probably make enough money with just the cast wheel turbo. We're going to get this one just for safety factor.
What you got going on there?
Making some motor plates. So this is what we're gonna end up bolting our motor mounts to. Well, we're actually gonna weld on with tube to support it from the chassis. So these are gonna bolt to the side of the block. So I'm marking out some bolt holes and drill them up, and good. I had a failed attempt before because I got lazy, tried to use a paint marker. Actually measured it this time, and we're gonna hope for the best.
Nice. So we got the transmission, some heads, just kind of on there with a couple of nuts, couple of bolts, just for some mock-up purposes. I'm gonna put them in the RX-7. Get a good idea of what we're got going on here. See if we have to do any kind of cutting or whatnot when we put that tranny in. Hopefully we don't have to do too much, but
so we're thinking we're gonna need to make a custom transmission mount. We really don't want to get into cutting the firewall. We don't care if we need to bust it with a hammer or whatever, but a custom tunnel, it's a lot of work. So we're hoping we can just make the mounts so that the engine and transmission will sit in the chassis without having to actually cut the firewall major or the transmission tunnel. But we're getting pretty close to being able to slide this in. I just got to make the 2 motor mount plates, and once those are made up, then we will be in good shape to slide in there, and then we have a solid base to weld to and make our custom mounts up.
alright, so we got the motor up in the air right now with the transmission, just draining out some old fluid. It's kind of gross. It's a little on the black side, but it's good because we're gonna need to put new fluid in it anyways.
Discovered some clearance issues in the car here. You can see we're having to cut off the stock Mazda transmission mounts here. Alright guys, we got the motor in here. It's suspended by a 2x6 currently, and a little piece of aluminum to space us down here. So we've just been checking with the level as we go, and see, there's a little tweaking that needs to happen when we make the transmission mount, which is our first step. So we've just been focusing on getting the transmission nice and level.
We could have spent like $1,000 and gotten a prefabricated mount kit, but then again, that's not within our budget. So we're gonna make it out of some hockey pucks, a couple of pieces of angle iron, and flat stock that we just have laying around. Alright, so here you can see our tack job. It's not burned in yet, but we got the 2 pieces of flat stock and a little piece of tube stock. And I think those mounts should hold pretty decently. We'll pull the motor, get the 2x6 out of there, and burn it all in afterwards. Back here, we can give you a good old look at the hockey puck mounts. Right there.
Those just bolt right into the bottom of the transmission. And then we got a plate inside the car, and then the angle iron on the outside. Nice and simple, but sturdy mount. Cost probably $5 to make total. Alright guys, that's all we have for you today. In our next episode, we're going to be placing a turbo, building hot side piping, and shooting the exhaust out the fender.
If you guys like our videos, we would really appreciate it if you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We really want to hear what you guys have to say. And coming really soon, we're going to be releasing a series called Just the Tip.
Well, Just the Tip is going to be an informational series. We promise it won't be dry as your granny panties. It's going to be funny, fast-paced, and good information, all the right shit you guys love. So stay tuned for that and stay savage, my friends.